Well, happy Tuesday evening to all of you out there in social media world. This is Brother Dana coming to you from, yes, Chicago. Still here, even with the cold moving in. This video that I want to do tonight is really, is geared towards my Hebrew brothers and sisters, and I'm asking you that in this video, and what I want to share is coming from my experience, and then also just some observation as a question. And so in no way, shape, or form is what I'm going to say in this video meant to bring judgment, critique, none of that. But my heart speaking to you as a new quote-unquote convert, or at least one that the Most High has revealed to me about you as the true Hebrews. And I titled it as Which Way is Right. And so what I want to share with you is, over these past almost 2 years, or about a year and a half, that I have been given the honor of the revelation of knowing who the true Hebrews are, and true Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people of the Most High, I like to say. And I say that because it was the Most High that woke me up in the middle of the night, or at least was speaking to me and said, it's because they're my chosen. So I refer to you most of the time as chosen of the Most High, because that's how the Most High revealed to me who you were, in answering that, 16 years of a question that I asked God at the time. Why is it that my black brothers and sisters in this country are so absolutely hated, and hated around the world more than anybody else? And he gave me the answer. And so since I've started this journey, I have run into this time and time again in knowing which way is right. And what I mean by that is, I have some of my Hebrew brothers and sisters that will say we absolutely must return completely to the Torah. I have some of my Hebrew brothers and sisters saying, that the Torah and certain things were fulfilled through the sacrifice of Yeshua, Jesus Christ. I have other Hebrew brothers and sisters that then give me a kind of almost a combination of those two. And then yet I do get Hebrew brothers and sisters that have said, because I am white and Esau, there's no chance of me of even being saved. And in that, as a new believer, I am trying to base any decisions or understanding fully on my Hebrew brothers and sisters, trying to eliminate all of my Christian teachings, so that I can be taught the right way in cases where Christianity has definitely taught me the wrong way. And so in doing that, I have all these different individuals, brothers and sisters, coming at me with all this contradicting information, and it causes me to say which way is correct. And again, this is not coming out of a judgment. This is not coming to do anything except for share my experience. And I know, and I don't want to get into necessarily talking about which way I'm going to go, per se. I know that the Most High will direct me in all truth. If He was good enough and gracious enough and most powerful enough to open my eyes to the revelation of who you really are, then I must believe that He has the capacity of steering me in this journey, in knowing exactly what He's asking us to do. Not that you don't know, not that I'm trying to come up with my own understanding, but through these different Hebrew brothers and sisters of different theology is the only word I can use, telling me which way to go. That the Most High will direct me, for it's always been my desire to know His voice and follow Him. But I wanted to make this little correlation tonight based on that. Is one of the reasons I also began to be so frustrated with the Christian church is that they have that same division. And that's why I'm not bringing a judgment. But we have that same division. I mean, from conservative Baptist to liberal Baptist, from conservative evangelicals to our Pentecostal churches, to our Catholic churches. So they all, one way's right, wrong, right. But I know that's based off of religion. But see, this is a difference that I see, and part of also my painful confusion. As you can see right now, white Christianity has dropped every divisional or religious theology, theory, division. They've dropped it. Why? To join together as believers in Jesus to fight keeping us in control, keeping us supreme, keeping us in power, thus keeping you down. My white family always seems to drop everything that divides them to always band together to defeat who we see as the enemy, which are you, our black brothers and sisters, who I now know are the true Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people of the Most High. And I guess, again, as an observation now, I look at my various Hebrew brothers and sisters that have reached out to me from all those different thoughts and theology, for a lack of terms. But in a time now where the revelation of the Most High is being at least poured out, is that not something to bring you together? Because after all, and I might be wrong here, but after all, in some of those differences, are you at least still brothers and sisters as the chosen people of the Most High? And when you band together to go into that promise that the Most High has set for you, can those differences or understandings or whatever it is be worked out? But at this time, knowing and seeing and believing that the fulfillment of the Most High, of the curse upon you, is being lifted. And so when I speak, I speak to my Hebrew brothers and sisters, and I try to keep the door open, because it's not my job to teach what it means to be a Hebrew Israelite. But my job, I believe, and only my job at this point, until Gentiles maybe begin to open their eyes, is to proclaim what the Most High gave me, which is an understanding of who you are, and to proclaim and shout it out to every Hebrew brother and sister that yes, there may be some differences in your understanding of the Torah and grace, but what I want you to know is, hey, you are the chosen people. So be encouraged and know. That's what I see my place as. Yes, and then to be that grafted in, and I know some of my Hebrew brothers and sisters have said to me that's not even in the Bible. So again, however Rahab was attached to your forefathers, I want to be attached, and I want to do the right thing, and I want to understand what is correct. But what I say as a broken heart is, again, the difference that I see in my white family, that at one point the thing that bonds them together is defending their white Jesus to maintain white supremacy. But they bond together and they drop all those differences because they need to unite to defeat the enemy, which they perceive as you. And is it wrong for you as Hebrews to unite in spite of some of those differences in your beliefs concerning the Bible, the New Testament, Yeshua, the Torah, the Old Testament? And that is why my video is, which way is right. And to tell you, I know erring on the right side will always be right. But I'm believing in the depths of my heart that Yah, who began this good work and called me on this journey, is faithful enough to allow me to absolutely see the correct way that he's called us to go. But until that time, my responsibility, if I want to say it from the Most High, is to proclaim the truth to who the chosen people are. And then if there's anything I have the right to say, and I may not even have this right to say, is can I encourage unity? Because, hey, the Most High wants to take all of you into that promised land. So just some food for thought, just me speaking some of my heart. And I am going to put out a video probably tomorrow or the next day entitled, I've never asked anybody to trust me or, to support me. And that's coming because I read a lot. I try to read as many comments as I can, and there's been a pattern of some things being commented towards me. And so I'm not offensive, I'm not angry, I'm not mad, but I would like to maybe just share from my heart concerning that topic. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. Again, www.onelovesociety.love. Hit me up if you would like, and I try to get back with you in a couple of days. So anyway, until we have a conversation in the future, may I say shalom unto each and every single one of you, precious chosen people of the Most High. And again, I say precious chosen because that's how the Most High, that's what he told me when he revealed to me who you really are. He said, my son, that's because they're my precious chosen. And that is why I always usually call you the precious chosen of the Most High. Good night.